Awesome. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just realized you can't see the top of my head. What's going on, everybody? AC Delrish here, Alberto, the DM. So, real quick, just doing a quick intro because we got a new face here. We have Silas playing our sorcerer. We have Sean playing Odin Gorkson, our fighter. We have Dylan playing Lelouch, our druid. We have John playing our cleric, and we also have a new character. However, I will not be telling you anything about that character except for this is Andres. He is going to be a new addition to the AC Delvers crew, just adding to the chaos that we have here normally. We will introduce this character when it is time. However, before we break into today's actual session, I got a couple announcements for you guys. First off, is we got new emotes. I put them into Twitch. I think Twitch is still processing them, so I'm not sure if you can use them right now. But if you can, awesome. Just bust them out in the chat. If you're a subscriber, you're going to be able to use them. We have a new characters design in the works. It should be open and in within a week. New overlays are going to be working because we have Andres here. Our old overlay didn't work, so we're getting a new one made. And it should be, we should probably have it ready by next week. Next up, we have, make sure you're following us on all social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, etc. It's in our link tree. So please step out and go ahead and check that out for us, please. Also, we have a possible chance for a sponsorship. Some organizations have reached out to us. We will be talking to them about it and seeing if we come to some type of agreement. But we'll keep you updated on that. Next up, all of you that did subscribe with Amazon Prime or haven't subscribed with Amazon Prime, if you do, it is for free. Those of you, just remember that every 30 days you do have to renew the subscription manually. It doesn't like auto do it for you. But yeah, this is just a little reminder. We do appreciate if you subscribe. If you can't, we completely understand. Anything else, really, just so that we can advance the channel, etc. Our animated video is still in the second phase of going through. But other than that, I think we're ready to go. Oh, and I got my second shot for COVID today, so I will be fully vaccinated given the 2-week time period after the shot. Go get vaccinated. I want to go back to normal. However, with that, let's get into tonight. Thank you for the 10. Oh, we have to drink. Thank you already. Getting started early, getting our drinks of water. But with that, let's get started with tonight with Last Time on D&D. Last time on D&D, our crew had finally made their way into the High Hall. Preparing their investigations, they had entered a couple different rooms and corridors and eventually made their way into a foyer type of area. After encountering 2 hellhounds and feeling the pain of their fiery breath, they made their way in, and with some perceptions checks made by Odin, was able to realize that there were more. They prepared I would say, tactical trap for these hellhounds, which led to a swift victory of 2 hellhounds and a Maribel. They encountered one of these goblinoid creatures beforehand, but did not know the name of it. They then took a quick short rest just to heal and lick their wounds and continued forward, where they met a scared druid, one terrified of the horrors that had been basically done before here by the devils that had been running amok before they had gotten here. He is also a follower of Sylvanas. While talking to Lelouch, Odin figured out that the altar of Torm's Gauntlet led to an underground crypt area. Before heading down, however, it seemed as though their noise had alerted a separate group of devils and humanoids that's weirdly gone insane. And another fight began as they attempted to flee, but that didn't work out. They won and eventually began their way down the crypt, sealing off the entranceway to the crypt. And as you all are now stepping down this dimly lit stairwell, and I'd imagine it's lit by any light spells that you guys were using, you guys left the druid behind and continued down the stairwell with everyone in tow. So this would be Lulu, the 2 children, Rhea, Mrs. Z, Odin, Lelouch, Skipop, Zeldris, I believe that's every. Oh, and one dog. The one mastiff that is ski bumps. As you guys are making your way down in the darkness, who is helming this? Who is at the front?
Definitely not me. I don't want that.
Odin?
I'll do it, yeah.
You got it, bud. So, Odin, you had traveled down this way before, so you have familiarity of where the base of the steps is because you had made it there before. You began traveling down the steps, and eventually you get to what is the base of the stairwell. And you look left and right, and both sides have stairwells that lead down. So, like, you're coming in one direction, and then there's two stairwells that come back in that direction and down. So you can decide to all go down one stairway or split off. Lelouch?
Oh, one thing I wanted to add is the druid gave me bark skin before we went down. So
yes,
just to update my armor class for you, it's 16, and then with the shield it'll be 18.
Correct.
All right.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Well, Odin's just gonna go up to the left stairwell, and he's gonna put his left hand on the left wall.
You got it.
And is everyone okay going this way, or do you guys want to go that way?
I'm fine with going this way. I really don't know where ways we can go. I really don't want to split up right now.
Yeah. Hopefully we can find whatever is down here. But yeah, we should stick together.
Okay. So Odin, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Gotcha. Haha, 11.
11. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So you continue down the stairwell?
Yeah.
As a group? Okay. So lightning you guys strikes. What'd you say?
Lightning strikes down the corridor.
So Odin, you begin wrapping around and you get to the bottom as everyone's falling behind. You go ahead and you get to the bottom of that second set of stairwell, and you see it wraps around once more. And it's going down. Only one set of stairs though. And you can see that it opens up into a room to your right, and it opens up to an area to your left out of sight.
I'm just gonna peek in the room to my right real quick.
Okay, so you begin walking down the stairway, and the moment you get to like past the wall where the stairs were, it opens up on your left, and you can see that there's actually about 30 feet from you in the left direction is a hallway, and then to your right, the one that you were originally looking at is also a hallway, and you can see in the center is a 10-foot entranceway that's leading somewhere as well. But with everyone staying behind the darkness, and also your perception check that you rolled, you can't necessarily see down that middle stairwell or area hallway.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's a talk about so I don't know. My soldiers who picked up very best one, and that is it, right in blue. I'm gonna check out the right one.
Okay, you just start heading towards the right.
Hold on. Is there room for me to move back?
What do you mean?
Like, can I move back in the group? Last time Odin did this, we got hit by a fireball.
Yeah, absolutely. You can stay up on the stairwell with everyone else while Odin's like checking out the room.
I'm made of wood. Do not go in front of me.
So skip out, you step back.
Yes.
Odin, you begin stepping towards the right hallway. It goes in for about 10 feet, and you poke your head, look left and right, and you can see that the hallway continues to the left. The hallway continues to the right. And on the right-hand side, you can see the hallway continues for about 20 or so feet, and then it curves out of sight. And then about 10 feet, roughly 10 feet from where you're standing, on the opposite side is a door. And then when you look to the left, It goes down for about roughly 40 feet or so, and about 15 feet down, it curves out of sight.
I'm lost. I'm gonna go to that door I saw. I'm gonna keyword is attempt to stealth. While I'm doing this.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Gotcha. It with disadvantage. Aha. Aha. Natural 1.
Natural 1.
That's
As you're
cool.
walking through, as all of you can hear from the stairwell, Odin basically he goes out of sight. You can't see him anymore as he goes down the hallway.
Master of stealth.
And Odin, you make it to the door. The door itself is made of iron. And you can see a handle on it. It's like one of the ring handles.
Any like intricate designs on it or anything?
Make a perception or investigation.
I'll do investigation for this one. 17.
17. As you begin kind of looking over it, you can see that at the top of it, there seems to be like a placard almost made of stone, and it does have script on it, and you know common, correct?
Yes.
It says vault.
Hey guys, come over here. It's totally safe.
You all hear this? Does anybody go?
Who would like to go up?
So Zeldris goes.
Not me. I'm not going first.
Going.
I will stay by the children.
Okay, so Lucy, stay with the children, and Mrs. D. Skipop, are you staying as well?
I let Brea go in front of me. She's going. If not, I'll go next.
Rhea goes. Yeah, I guess I'll back him up. Lulu decides to stay with the kids and Mrs. D. Skipop, what are you doing? You staying?
No, I'll go as well.
You go. So Skipop goes as well. So the only people going are Odin, Zeldris, Rhea, and Skipop. So you all begin to turn the corner. Odin, you're at the door as Zeldris is now approaching you with everyone else in tow.
Hey guys, I can read it. It says vault.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Odin.
Yeah.
I am so proud.
What does that
You
mean?
hear that?
What's a vault again?
Kind of like a place to hold certain things. Can hold a person. Hold treasure. That's
As
all.
soon as he says treasure, I'm opening the door.
Oh god.
Okay, make a strength check for me.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll do this on the computer.
It's like a heavy iron door, so.
I can't help. I'm too weak.
21.
21, easily enough. You take it by the door, take it by the ring handle, and you guys hear the door begin to open up, the dust begin to kind of come off of it. As he's yanking and pulling it to the opposite side, the door opens. And what you see in front of you is essentially as you walk in, Odin, to your left and to your right, you can see recessed mausoleums. You can see kind of dedicated areas to deceased bodies. The bodies that are held in place inside the mausoleums, and you can see on the ground are human bodies, about 3 or so, unmoving. But on your left and your right are like just the walls filled with what looks like graves and the uniforms are like church-like. So like robes, etc. Skipop?
I'd take 3 steps backwards.
You take 3 steps backwards.
I'm just gonna take the door handle and just
You close it,
close that.
take it, and shut it. With no further investigation, you guys sit there in the hallway. Lelouch, do you plan on doing anything, or you want to just wait till they get back?
I'm gonna go and just like wait another minute or two. If I don't hear any sort of violence or screaming, I'm not moving forward.
You got it. So what are you guys doing now, Odin?
Oh, left, right, left. Which way should we go, guys? We can go left or right. Or we can go back down like and try one of the other hallways where Lelouch and the rest are right now.
You want us to go a little forward, just a little bit to see?
Alright, but which way? Left or right?
The right way is the best way.
Alright, right? Okay, we'll go right.
You begin moving to the right. So from this direction, if you're facing, I'm facing this way. All right, just have an issue. So this would be west. You guys begin making your way left, walking about 20 feet or so, and then the corridor splits and goes right. And then you see it splits about 10 feet and turns left. Do you go?
Maybe we should get the rest of them before we go on.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So you guys make your way back to the crew.
Yeah. We'll just go pick them up real quick.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll put down your skeleton friend. Just in case Sun does try to come out and attack us from behind.
You're right. I guess I'm gonna open the bag and have a low-class goon come out.
You got low-class goon coming out. It's been a minute.
Right. Hopefully he does not die. I'm trying to keep him alive. What is
That's
5?
another person to the crew.
Hopefully he doesn't die again.
Lelouch, you see them returning. You see Odin rounding the corner with Zeldris, Skipot, Rhea, and low-class goon.
Is it okay there? I know you're motioning like
It's
like
okay.
this and all, but
It's okay. We just want to make sure we have the rest of the group.
right. Let us go, and I'm gonna walk up
Rhea-
and join them.
Rhea kind of stops for a second, and she goes, "This place seems big, like vast. You think we should split up and cover more territory?"
I feel like if we split up, we would all get lost. Only person with a good sense of direction is Lelouch and Zeldris.
Not wrong.
And also Lulu.
Yes, Lulu.
I could take Lulu with me, and maybe we can go in the opposite direction, and maybe we leave the children and Miss Z here in the stairwell. You don't know what's going to pop up or where it's going to pop up, but we know that the stairwell's safe.
That is true, and the one entrance in here is going to be fortified because of the druid. But again, it is so vast, so we do not know if anything else can come to meet them from some other way.
Well, I do still have sending. Was kind of two-way, unless I'm pretty
What
sure.
is sending? She looks over to you, keep on. What's sending?
It's a spell I can use to pretty much contact anyone on our same plane of existence. It's pretty cool.
Then we could use that. We could cover more ground, and if we find anything, I could definitely let you know. And well, you could let us know as well. And Lulu speaks up and she goes, "I'm pretty fast, so if anything happens, I promise I'll just come and find you guys. I'm pretty fast."
That's true. That's true. Can I cast telepath speech on Rhea?
Go for it.
I'm gonna cast it, and this should work up to about 5 miles. I don't think we're gonna get that far apart, but it should work.
So she'll be able to speak to you telepathically.
Yes, 4 or 5 minutes.
You got it. So she thinks to herself, this should work for communication between us then.
3 miles. Yes.
3 miles.
They changed it.
She goes ahead and like rubs the top of Lulu's head. And she goes, this way we're also less people. We're less loud. There's not as, and there's more people, there's more chances of getting caught. So let's go ahead and we'll meet back up. I'll go the opposite way.
Are you bringing Mrs. Zeldris' mother and the children with you?
No. If you want, you could bring them with you.
No.
We're leaving them here at the stairs.
And I have Madam Miss Z. I have this in my bag. It used to be mine, but I have no use for it at the moment. Here you go. And I'm giving her my leather armor that I had.
She takes it from you. She goes, I'll put it to use, puts it over her shoulder, grabs the kids. She goes, come on, boys, we're going to go up the stairs, and if anything happens, we're going to go ahead and run in the opposite direction. Come on. Before she leaves, she turns back to Zeldris. Stay safe.
I'll try. You too. And actually, I'm gonna send a low-class goon with them. Just
Okay. So low-class goon, his mom, 2 kids begin to make their way. Rhea and Lulu make their way in the opposite direction. And then it's Odin, Zeldris, and Skipop left.
Yeah.
And before Rhea leaves, she turns back and goes, Odin, stay safe. Don't be too loud.
I can promise about the first part.
Looks over to Zeldris. Don't die.
I'll try not to. Same to you.
Say, I won't. I'm built different. And begins walking away. And begins walking away with Lulu and tow. And they both head into the shadows of the opposite corridor and leave the 4 of you to yourselves.
Can I recast it like right before they get on my site? Then
Yeah,
they can actually see
absolutely.
the timer. Thank you.
How long is it, by the way, timer?
3 minutes.
You got it. So,
5 minutes. 5 minutes, 3 miles. Mix it up.
5 minutes, 3 miles. You got it. So, are you guys, what's your marching order for you 4?
Second to last.
Second to last would be
I'll
First
go
the first.
I'll go. I'll go second.
I'll
It'll be Odin and then me,
Okay.
because
And then Zeldris will
I'm
be
a
in the
little
back.
bit beefier.
Protect my
You
booty,
got it.
Eldris.
So,
Buns. Don't worry about it.
it's going to go Odin, Lelouch, Skipop, Zeldris.
Yep.
As you guys begin making your way, you turn
Man
right.
sandwich.
I'd imagine you guys are turning right.
Yes.
Yep.
And
And
you
Sean,
begin making your way down the corridor.
Sean, it's a manwich, if you please.
Are you attempting the stealth, or are you just walking regularly?
We're gonna give it a go.
Got it. Let me get those stealth checks
Yeah,
all
we're
around.
gonna try.
Guys, do you? Well, Lelouch wasn't there. Since we are kind of all together, do you want to kind of check out that room again, or not?
Last time we walked into a room with dead bodies, they got up.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Just rolls.
Sure, why not?
I think it'd be definitely good if we stealth into the room.
Right.
I got another natural 1 for my stealth.
Natural 1. Zeldris.
20, non-natural.
Dylan.
I got a 3.
And Silas.
I got a 7.
The disparity of these rolls.
Oh man, dude. All
I
right,
have my
so
die on here. Oh, I got this.
you guys begin making your way down the hallway, feeling your way through. You eventually get to that point where it turns right, and you begin heading up, turn left. As soon as you turn left, it goes for about 15 feet and turns left again. Odin, you begin walking through, it turns left, you begin walking down, and it turns right. It's very confusing. Then it shoots up about 25 feet. You're currently in the back of the hallway. So 25 feet up, you see that it opens up on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side where the wall is another door, like corridor.
Let's go to that corridor on the left.
So you begin moving up. And as you do, you look left, and what you can see is, and this is not doored off, you can see an open crypt again where multiple priest-like individuals are entombed. But to the left of that, you can see stairwell going up. And to your right, it goes in for about 10 feet and then splits off into 2 directions, so left and right.
You guys want to go up these stairs?
Why not?
Okay.
We always can backtrack.
It's worth a go.
So Odin, you begin making your way up the stairs. With everyone in tow, at the top of the stairs, it turns left onto a iron door. Okay.
Shuffly.
You take the iron door, make a strength check again. It's a very, very heavy door.
Gotcha.
Guidance.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Never give me guidance.
23.
23, beautiful. Hold that. As the door begins to open up slowly and you begin yanking it across, we're going to do a little bit of a time skip. Andres, your character is currently in what is a recessed mausoleum, defending a female that had wandered too far away from the group after the devil incursion. She's on the floor currently nursing some wounds after you had faced off against a couple of devilish creatures. As you hear what is the equivalent of pots and pans coming in your direction towards the door. What do you do?
So I'm gonna start looking around. I'm like, man, what the hell is happening right now? I just got finished murdering what Lord knows what I just killed, and now a house is crashing down above me. What the hell? And I'm gonna start looking around.
Slowly, the pots and pans are getting louder and louder, coming up towards the doorway, excuse me. And as you are literally just surrounded by what is the equivalent of a tomb for multiple like priest-like individuals, you see the door begin to open. What do? You just
I'm not gonna take out my silencer, but I'm definitely hold it. I'm gonna start holding it, like running up, and and again one hand, and then the other I'm gonna have like my hand kind of trigger ready.
You got it. And then the female individual is like grabbed onto the back of you. You said you had a cape, correct?
Correct.
Or no? So she's like grabbed onto the back of you, kind of like using you as a human shield. She's, please protect me. As the door opens, and Odin, you see, if you could describe yourself.
Well, so I'm a stout halfling, so I'm like 5 feet tall, which is still abnormally tall for a halfling. Halflings are like 3 feet tall. So I'm like 2 feet taller than any halfling. I am the Goliath of all the halflings. I'm like tange color, short hair, kind of like my hair, kind of like this, but like a bit more straight. It's kind of hard to describe my character without
What kind of colors are you wearing? Armor?
So I have studded. I have studded leather armor, but I kind of have like a long black cloak. I guess you could say a cloak, kind of like Alucard from Castlevania. And I have like studded leather armor underneath that. I have a scimitar and a crossbow and a hand crossbow on my left. On my left, yeah. And that's pretty much it.
You got it. Odin, you walk in to see what is a halfling with a scimitar out facing towards you, one hand closer to the crossbow, with what is a brown-haired half-elf woman clutching onto his cloak in like pure fear, terrified.
Just give me 1 second, please. And I'm going to close the door. I'm just gonna turn back to the rest of the group. There's some small dude in there and a woman. I don't think they're devils.
Were they hostile?
Well, he was just kind of standing there, menacingly.
I take out my wand.
Goodness.
I don't trust women.
Yeah.
That's a good life lesson. So, like, what's the plan? Should we try to negotiate with them?
Yes.
Well, if they are not devils, did they look like the smaller guy with the mask?
Oh no, it did not look like that abomination. It just kind of looks like
okay.
It just looks like a dude.
Oh, then there should excuse me, Odin. May I go in?
All right.
Don't trust a woman.
All right, I'm going to send you in first, okay?
Will do. I'll be the diplomat. I am made of wood. Hopefully, if anything shoots or stabs me, it will get stuck.
All right,
But
good
not
luck in
confident.
there. And I'm just going to grab Lelouch by the back. I'm going to open the door, push him in, and close the door.
It's the bark.
Opens the door, pushes you in, Lelouch, and you see the door close. As stumbling in, you see Lelouch, if you could describe yourself.
Hold on, I'm gonna go and look at my description real quick. I am a male half elf. My skin currently made of wood. My eyes are an amber color. I have my hair is kind of like leaves at the moment. It's like the fading like reddish brown during autumn, like to go and simulate my regular hair. But I have a wooden shield on my left arm, my sword at my hip. I do have a small cloak that's like over me, and I have my regular studded leather armor on. But it's a dude that's made of wood, like a half elf at the moment. So you're like,
say the least.
so there's that.
Oh,
Oh, he's about 6'2", so he's a foot over you.
yeah. Well,
But I just get shoved through. So I'm like, oh, goodness, damn it, Odin. Oh, hello.
now, I'm not necessarily incredibly hostile, but first I see this thing open the door and close it like it's a puppet show, and now an actual puppet is standing before me.
Tell me if you please.
You got this, Lelouch.
You hear coming through the door.
Man, what is happening?
I love
This has been a long day.
Oh, tell me about it. But I see you're not like those people who would usually be downstairs, but in these terms, they are upstairs. So, how are you? Hello, I'm Lelouch.
Good morning to you too, sir. My name is Magus.
You see the
see-
frightened woman. The frightened woman behind him goes, "I'm Lucia."
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
that's-
pleasure to meet you.
That's her, I guess. I came here to defend the innocent at the very least.
An honorable man. Not like
Thank
the
you.
druid upstairs, but do not tell him that.
I probably won't. You see, I am here to, long story short, I'm here to save myself and save the people. That's pretty much all you need to know for now. What about you? What are you doing down here?
I've come here to kill the wicked, purge them for a saving grace. As you can see, the city has been sunken into hell, and we are trying to get it back to the material realm. But it's been about a good few hours, and I'm made of wood, so you can see how that is going.
So you're not normally made of wood.
No, it's not really in season in these parts. But
Fair enough.
yeah, I do not know if I would go outside with this. I might burst into flames. But no, it is
That is
just something to make me more well equipped, just in case if I will be shot or stabbed. But in this case, it seems like I will be slashed or shot, considering you have the handcross of the head.
You see, with all these demons around, you gotta be well equipped for any situation.
Trust me, I know. But
You seem like you do.
it's
Well-
it's good. Yeah.
Well, at least it seems like we have similar quests here.
Should I open the door and let them in? I will introduce.
To be honest, I don't know if I want to, but I don't think I have much choice.
You know, you aren't wrong, because I was going to do it regardless. But
Fair enough.
I'm going to open the door and just go, everybody, it is okay. The man's name is Magus, the girl's is Lucia, and they seem to be lovely. Please be respectful. They have been through a lot. Now, come in. I go and I open it for them.
Ski Bop, you first.
Fuck you, hell no.
Yes, skip up.
No,
Come
no,
first.
last time
No,
I
come
got
on.
stabbed by
I'm
woman.
dragging him.
No.
Come on.
Odin pushes you in as Lucius dragging you in.
Come on, introduce yourself. It is very dark in there. Don't show yourself in.
I'm gonna like have my wand like at my hip, kind of like pointed at it, like this.
You do not need to do that. They are just citizens. God damn it.
I don't
No.
trust. Last time a
Skip up.
human was in distress, I got stabbed and almost died.
Multiple of us have been stabbed. Skip up.
Yeah, but I'm always getting tricked and stabbed, so I don't trust people.
Okay, I will be in front of you, so I can get stabbed this time again.
Fair.
But
My
Magus,
name is Bebop.
skip up. Oh, I'm very sorry. Skip up.
I can
Introduce
introduce
yourself.
myself.
I already apologized.
With the ragtag team of adventurers here, huh?
Um,
The chemistry is through the roof.
What is chemistry?
Don't worry about it. It's a lot. You'll understand when you're older. You get to my age.
how old are you?
In halfling time is different than whatever races you find gentlemen are.
But elves.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fair enough.
We're probably a lot older than you. sir.
Counter.
But now that I think about it, well, halflings live to like 250 years old. I don't know how long elves live for.
Oh, fucking while.
Oh yeah.
Excellent point.
Well, this ragtag the ragtag group begins to enter this area as you see Skipop, Odin, and Zeldris, a Spring Eladrin, Skipop, Spring Eladrin, kind of green skinned, with instead of like hair, having like leaves growing all over his lab coat, also at the bottom in different colors. His eyes are two separate colors. He carries, I believe, it's a hand axe on his waist and a couple of tools that you can see on him, some medical tools as well. You see Odin, who is a half-orc, massive individual who carries a massive great axe with spines on the back of it. His armor, which I believe is scale mail.
Splint.
Splint mail armor, with like a mohawk kind of coming back, and I believe it's tied at the end. and multiple what is like runic tattoos that come across the side of the mohawk and all over the body, like tattoos that swirl in blue across the arms. And you see another one with a halo above his head and light skin pupilless in what is chainmail, I believe.
Yep.
With the shield on it, what is a massive symbol that looks like a deer. And I believe your weapon right now is the maul. The what?
The mace.
The mace. Okay. So he's using currently like mace and shield to his side.
See, quite the well-equipped adventurers then. Quite the creative weapons you have on you. Spiked
Yes.
battle axe.
Yes.
Haven't thought of that one yet.
Odin's just gonna be staring at you.
But we
I'm
are.
gonna have a mini staring contest with Odin.
And by the way, just for reference, I'm 6'8".
Damn. My neck's gonna be hurting after this one. Oh well.
We are the 31st. It is a pleasure to meet you. You are staring at each other passionately or aggressively.
I guess he's gonna be a bit more wary of Zeldris. He doesn't have the greatest of track records with, I guess you could say, religious deities in the sense of like angels, etc.
Okay.
So that halo above his head is kind of like a red flag. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's twinkling a bit. What's it doing?
Okay.
It's the power of God and anime. Get out of here.
Lucia goes, so you came to kill the rest of the devils?
I came to kill all of them.
Did you guys exchange names yet? You haven't.
Oh. My name is Odin Gorikson. It is neat to meet all of you.
Quite the vernacular you have there, Odin.
Thank you. What are you guys doing here?
Well, you see, I have a similar goal to all of you. I'm gonna cleanse this city, so to speak. These demons have truly, I guess you could say, done wonders for my mental health.
Why, yes. These demons and devils. There are many.
Truly.
But
Magus, you feel Lucia push on your back as you see the woman being pushing Magus forward and go, well, there isn't any time like the present. And if you guys all have the exact same goal, how about you? And she pushes you, Magus, she pushes you forward. She's like, you can go with them until this is all cleared up. Then come back and get me, maybe.
Whoa. Hold on. I haven't been on a team, I guess you could say, in a team for quite some time. And I don't know if I fully trust these, pardon me for this, lunatics.
you're lucky I don't know what that means.
She goes, I think you'd
Exactly my point.
I think you'd have to be a lunatic to take on devils anyways. And I think, spending some time with you, that you may fit in with this group more than you know. How about you guys just go, clean up, and then maybe you can come and get me. I'll just stay here. Maybe just close the door behind you.
Good Lord, you're a headache.
I'll start pulling my wine in her. I don't trust it.
Whoa.
I'm gonna
Put that
step
away.
in front of her. I'm gonna step in front of her. All right.
No one's in the house.
Keep up, put the wood away.
Damn.
He's out. He's made of wood.
Hey,
She just got her hands up. She's like, I'm just trying to help.
it's like, Skibbo, the safety is off. Put that down.
Safety sauce.
I'm gonna step in front of Lucia and just be like, all right. Wands down, please. There's no need for this violence. There's
Ski
no
Bop,
need.
you're about to hit like the 3-4 minute mark on the 5 minutes, and you haven't heard anything from Rhea just yet.
Well, I'll put my wand down. Let's see. How's it going over there? Just send a quick little message.
You got it. Zeldris, you want to say something?
Oh, I was just gonna whisper something, but never mind.
You got it. You say that, and you hear Rhea immediately respond. She goes, it's been pretty low key so far. Looking around, we found a couple more vaults and crypts, but it looked like the individuals inside were killed. They had scrapes and scars and lacerations, and it seemed like the blood was warm, so it was recent. We're still looking around. We found a bigger room. We're heading towards it now. And at that point, you're hitting like the 3.5 minute, 4 minute point.
Okay, I'm going to relay that to the group. And I'm gonna let her know that the spell. I feel the spell's running out. If any trouble comes up, make sure to send Lulu the direction we went. We went up a pair of stairs so far.
Okay.
We kept going.
Shoot.
Right.
Shoot response was, I'll keep you updated. So, what would you all like to do now that you're grouped together?
So, like, are there any more survivors in here, or is it just you two?
To be honest, if it's not normal any day civilians, if they're not already dead, they're probably running around somewhere. But at the very least, it's just me and Lucia for now.
I mean, did you guys come in here with anyone else, or?
I kind of just ran into him. A lot of the survivors I heard were making their way here, and they burst down the door upstairs, and we managed to find this entrance. And running around down here, found this area where he was, and he's been protecting me ever since.
Oh,
How much was-
nice.
These
Yeah.
lovely. Lucia, if I'm pronouncing that correct.
You are.
Do you have a weapon or anything on you?
No, I don't know how to use a weapon.
Well, you're going to learn if you're going to stay in here.
I
Take
tried to teach
this.
her.
I hand down my light crossbow that I threw at a guy. And then I put that on the table. I take the 10 bolts that I have and put it down. It's like, okay, it is very simple. You put the bolt in here, cock back, aim, shoot.
Okay, she takes it, tries to like load it. I'm gonna roll for this.
I'm gonna pick up my wand and point at her.
No, you don't fucking
Yes,
do
I
that.
do.
No, you don't. No, 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 no.
Alright. I'm gonna take out my hand crossbow real quick, and I'm gonna start pointing it at Silas.
I got enough bolts ready.
Let's
though.
keep up.
Ask you. Okay, you trying to point? I can point too. Hold on.
I'm just gonna go up to Ski Bop, and I'm just gonna do this.
Just covers his face, and she goes, and it clicks the trigger, and it flies out and like pierces one of the skulls of one of the entombed priests, and she goes, "Oh god!
Oh, you're
no,
going to
that's
hell
not
for
good.
that. Oh,
That's not good."
Of all the things you could have shot, god damn it!
At least you got a headshot. You're already on the right point. Just do that several more times if there's anyone who comes in here. And this should help you. I'm going to take the small knife that I threw at the guy from earlier. Like, I'm just going to put that on the table. It's like, if they get close, aim for the eyes. That should serve you well. Or the neck. That seems to work too. But yes, now you have something for a little bit of a medium range. Now you have something for a long range. It is pretty well. But we'll let you know that we're coming back here. We won't be all like, oh, hey, and then you shoot us. Like, we'll knock or something.
Okay, that sounds good with me. Just make sure you shut the door on the way out.
We'll do.
From me. Well, gentlemen, onward it seems.
okay.
Still don't trust you.
Bye, Lucia.
Bye.
Please don't die.
I'll try not to.
I'm just gonna whisper to Ski Bop. 5 gold, she dies.
I'm gonna lean into Odin. I'll bet 10.
As you guys walk away and shut the door behind you, I'd like to ask, what is the marching order?
I'm still gonna be right behind Odin.
You got it.
I guess I'll be second to the front.
Second to the front. So you'd have to be behind Lelouch, so you'd be third in line.
That's
fair
very
enough,
fine.
then.
As long as you're in front.
So you'd be in front of Ski Pop.
All right.
So it's Odin, Lelouch, Magus, Ski Pop, Zeldris.
Covering them buns.
And you guys begin making your way which way? So you can choose to go down that other area that you hadn't explored or back where you came.
Well, let's just go down the other area for now. I mean, Magus, are you familiar with this crypt at all?
To be honest, I know the city at least decently well. With the script, I've never really been here. This is all fairly new to me.
Okay.
But I would say the area that it seems you haven't explored yet might be the better option. In case there's anything down there, might as well take it out now before it comes back to bite us in the end.
You know, that's true. Okay, let's go.
So you begin making your way into that unexplored area. It goes in for about 10 feet, the hallway, then it opens up. It's T-styled, left and right. To the right, it curves left, like it goes straight down for about 10 feet, then curves left into, you can make a roll perception check.
Well, everyone or
Just Odin, because he's at the front.
I got a 17.
17, so you can. So the one to the right opens up into what is a bigger room, but you can only see part of it. You look to the left and you can see stairwells going up again. And then also so you see 15 feet up, it curves to the right, and you assume it goes to that same big room that you were seeing. And then just directly to your left, all the way down, about 20 feet or so, is a stairwell leading up, and then curves left.
I'm gonna go right.
Okay. So you begin making your way to the right, and then making your way into what is this bigger room. And with the 17 that you rolled, I'll keep that check. You see, you see what is a large temple. And you look around to your left and your right, and you can see multiple sarcophagi, 6 in total to be exact. And then to your right are 2 stairwells leading to higher raised platforms, like different rooms that are ironed off, like have the iron doors. As you're looking around this area, you can see that, each of the semicircular alcoves contain what is an elaborate upright sarcophagus holding what seems to be bodies inside, but you would know until you double checked. However, you can see this room itself is extremely, extremely decorated. And there is one sarcophagi that stands out from the rest out of the 6. It seems to be more decorated. And there's 2 exits or entrance ways, depending on what you consider, on the opposite side, on the left and right. In between are the 3 sarcophagus.
Are there doors on those exits, or are they just like open?
They're open just like the ones that you came through.
Okay.
After playing Tomb Raider, I'm gonna go to the most decorated coffin.
You got it. You begin walking up to it. It's upright, by the way. It's in the middle. Where would everybody else be? Are you staying in the hallway, or are you following up with Lelouch or with Odin, or exploring some other sarcophagi, etc., or going down some other way?
I think we should stick together.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with you guys, but
Okay. Just keep up.
I'm gonna just like stand maybe like a few feet back from
Yeah.
Lelouch, just in case anything pops out. I can just whack them.
Just keep up.
I wanted to go to the same place, but can I see if I can read any dollar sarcophagi?
Yeah. Do you want to go to one of the sarcophagus that are on the opposite side or on the same side?
Opposite side.
Opposite side, you got it. So Ski Pop's this side.
I will not be reading out loud.
I almost fell on my chair.
Oh
You
no.
got it. All right. So Ski Pop, you begin reading the one on the opposite side. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
I will not
Or
be reading
perception.
out loud.
Depends, investigation or perception. And Odin, you make your way to the massive sarcophagus. What are you doing?
Perception.
I'm gonna see if it has like any names on it or anything, or like any symbols.
Investigation or perception.
Gotcha.
I got a 23.
23. You got it. And
Nice.
where are you going?
I might take a few steps forward, kind of ready up, but I'm kind of just look around, see if I can get a better gather of my surroundings.
Go ahead
And,
make a perception. Perception check for me.
I got a 15, by the way.
You got it. So go ahead and make a perception check for me. We're going to go ahead and do this. Odin. Actually, we're going to go Ski Pop. As you begin kind of looking it over, you got 23, correct?
Yes.
Looking it over, you can see that there is writing. There are actually different like glyphs and symbols on this.
Mm.
They don't seem to be arcane in nature. But what languages do you know?
Something changed on here, but I know Abyssal, Common, Elvish, and Inferno.
Inferno. This is in a language that you do not understand.
Mm.
What'd you get, Magus?
I got a 17.
17. Okay. Looking around, this is a beautifully made temple, very ordained and how do you say it, decorated. You look at all the sarcophagi and it seems pretty interesting. And you look around up the stairs and they seem to be similar like vaults that you had been hiding in. They seem pretty similar. And as you're doing that, Odin, you said you're looking as well and you got 15?
Yes.
You're looking for any specific scripts, and there are actually a lot, especially on this one. There are even like in, how do you say it, diamonds and rubies, etc., like ingrained into this. But it's, what language do you know?
1 second. Common, Dwarvish, Giant, Orcish.
This is in a language that you do not understand. And you can, as you're looking, you can see the slits on the front part of the sarcophagi so that it can be opened. So you know that it can be opened and you don't understand the language that is on it.
Hey, Zeldris,
Yes, my friend.
can you read this?
I can certainly try.
So as he points it out to you, Zeldris, you actually can read it. This is Celestial.
Oh,
And you can see it reads, here lies Grand Priest Uthadon, Priest of Torn, may he rest peacefully as he has served plentiful throughout his life. Entombed here with his most valuable possessions, in memory of his family and his time in the crusade.
and what was his name again?
Uthadon.
Uthadon?
Yeah.
Grand Priest Uthadon. It seems he was in a crusade and he was buried here with his treasure, from what I've gathered.
Oh. Does it say anything about like it would be bad to open it?
I mean,
Like it's cursed or anything?
it does not say, but I would assume so.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to risk it?
Yeah, you may want to back up a couple feet.
All right.
Oh Lord.
And oh gosh, he's flipping pages. Oh god. I'm gonna.
Bro, I gotta read. Relax. Relax.
You're going to
I'm
regret
gonna
this
start.
decision
I'm
very
gonna
soon.
go
Relax,
to open the coffin.
Make a strength check.
Okay.
Is anybody helping you or no?
Guidance.
Why not?
Yeah, sure. I'll help too. Might as well.
Okay. So Lucius guiding him. Zeldris, you said you took a step back, correct?
I did, but I changed my mind. I want to hop in this.
You got it. And Matt is here also helping. So go ahead and roll with advantage. And you have a D4, good friend.
Okay, nice. That one would be 18. This one would be. Okay, so I got a natural 20, and then plus the rest, it's going to be 26.
So you're saying we're adding a +4 to this?
Did you
So-
did you do guidance as well or no?
Yes, that's how I got the 26.
So
Awesome.
he rolled with advantage and he added a D4 because Lelouch cast guidance on him.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And as Odin, you basically just ingrain your fingers into the edges and just absolutely yank the top of the sarcophagus off and just send it flying to the opposite side of the room as you basically bend in the metal and you guys hear the of his fingers breaking it in as you hear the tear of metal on metal as he rips it off the hinges and just throws it onto the floor. And as you do, you see what is the mummified corpse, bandages all over of this figure. And the figure seems to have like this beautiful yellow diamond gem necklace, all like around hanging from the necklace. And also these beautiful bracers, these golden engraved bracers that have these very intricate, beautiful design all over it. As you look up and you see the mouth open, as he just punches you right in the face.
Hold up. I was getting ready to attack anything that's around there.
Oh boy.
You didn't state that before. You said you cast guidance and you were helping him, so that's what you were doing.
But that's true. But I said I wanted to just stay back just in case some shit happened. So I couldn't.
You didn't stay back. You came up and cast guidance. If you did stay back, I would have allowed it.
It's all good.
However, what's your armor class?
It would be 17.
17. The first one is going to be an 18 to hit. And then he is going to look you dead in your eyes, and you see this like piercing glare coming through him. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, doing it on the computer. Yeah. 15.
You succeed.
Thank God.
So you're good. Don't worry about it. However, the fist that struck you dead in your face, you take a total of, give me 1 second, 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
Not bad. Then you take an extra 12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh.
There's
And
more.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That ain't epic.
It
Alright,
is
so
not.
so far
it is-
18 points of damage, right?
Yes, and it is not. It is not against poison.
Okay. I got 10.
A 10, so you fail. I need you to decrease your maximum hit points by 10.
Oh boy.
And
Oof.
We're sorry.
Yes, thank you. So yeah, you're going to decrease your maximum hit points for 10. With that, let's go ahead and roll initiative, boys.
All right. Incredible.
Also, for those of you, actually, yeah, we'll just get right into it. So go ahead and roll initiative for me, guys.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom, but I got a 13.
13 for Odin. I'll write it down.
bastard.
Hell yeah, Silas. High five. Me and you are in the same boat.
I'm not rolling with the computer anymore. The computer.
Yeah, I know, right?
I rolled on the computer and I got a 21.
Oh, good.
You
I got
love that.
1 plus 1.
This is
Alright,
actually
so-
not what I wanted. I did not want to go first on this adventure, but okay.
You guys have
Go, boys. God had
Real
other
quick.
plans.
Real quick, 25 to 20.
Andres,
Nobody?
did you say you had 21?
Yeah, I got a 21.
Magus, you had 21. All right, so Magus, you're going to
Maybe
be
you
up
want to go
first.
first, huh?
Let's go, baby.
got this.
1 second. 20 to 15. Anybody? No.
20 to 15.
No. Odin got a 13, so that's definitely not Odin.
Odin had an 18, my bad.
No, you had a 13. So 20 to 15, that's no one. So I need. I'll give you 1 second. Sheesh, guys, come on.
Brave Robin.
We should apologize and run and
The
convince him.
moment you guys hear loot, it's like cash money for you.
Man, I didn't even come here for loot. I just came here. I
Hey.
don't even know anymore.
Lelouch doesn't like to desecrate corpses. He's going to look away. He's not going to do anything. But he's not going to do anything to stop it.
15 to 10.
I got that
Gray
13.
morals. I like it.
13's others.
11.
11, so it's going to be Odin and then Zeldris. What'd you guys keep up on Lelouch?
3.
Did you both get 3?
I got 2.
Beautiful.
Oh, let's go.
Lelouch and then Ski Bop are up next. All right, awesome. I got 2 right. Just a couple more things down, so just give me 1 second, please. Just gotta make sure I got everything set. I don't want to make any mistakes.
All of you are sincerely appreciated. Sorry that I fumbled on my words, but hey,
I love each and every one of you, except you, Ryan.
no, I especially love Ryan.
I don't.
We lost a viewer.
That was probably a
I'm gonna
good
be-
play, Ryan.
Keep up. I'm gonna turn on.
This is why we need Ryan.
He's
I'm turning on the
not-
battle map, so just make sure you can see.
Or,
Pin. Where's Pin at? I'm blind.
You have to go to the 3 dots, remember?
Correct. Or just double click on the camera.
That's what I
Wait,
think.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you,
You
dou-
know-
you double click on it, then it automatically pins it.
It didn't.
Pins
work.
it.
That's awesome.
You guys see?
It's not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pin asshole.
See,
It's working
you
for
learn
me.
a lot of things through Zoom school, guys. Through Zoom high
Yes.
school. You learn a lot of-
Zoom USA.
Let's go.
Zoom University.
They could have
So-
used Discord.
And the money is right. Right. In front of
There
Odin. All right, awesome. So, first one up, Magus. What are you doing? You're directly.
Alright, so-
You're right here in the middle of Zeldris and Lelouch.
Incredible. So let me see. What is the play here? X.
Let me put on some music.
We apologize for desecration and ask for his assistance.
No, you don't.
So we kill him.
I am not going to apologize to this thing because I don't think it's going to take that very well.
It said it was going to rest here peacefully. I didn't expect it to wake up.
They already punched Odin.
It said, "May it rest here peacefully."
I don't know what it is with all these good guys becoming zombies after death. Like, dang.
Right?
Right?
All right, Magus, what are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna hit it with an Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna hit it with an Eldritch Blast right now. I'm gonna
You
Eldritch
got
Blast
it.
first up.
Go for it.
So, all right, it's a +4 to hit. Let me see. A 9. Ooh.
9, first one. You shoot it out, and it lands like right over the shoulder. As it just turns its head and looks over at you. It kind of makes you flinch for a second.
Ooh. Okay, so I do get an extra attack because of
You
that.
got
Because
it.
I use an
Go
attack
for it.
action.
Is it
So-
extra? It's an extra Eldritch Blast, right?
I'm not sure if it's the same one.
It should
So
be.
this is-
What's the levels on it? It'll say
There's big-
like 2 blasts or 1 blast. Or
This
blast.
is so under extra attack. It says beginning at 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action.
Oh, that has to do with like an actual weapon attack, but since
Oh,
you have
does it?
Eldritch Blast, you can make 2 Eldritch Blast attacks with it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
if you go to the if you go to the bottom of Eldritch Blast, it'll say what levels you get more Eldritch Blast attacks.
That's right. Yeah, 2 beams at 5th level. Yeah.
So
You're right.
so go ahead and roll again.
All right,
Let's go ahead and roll again.
run it back, boys. 17.
17 hits, so go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
That is a 3. Oh man.
3 points of damage. It's still something. It's better than nothing.
Correct.
So he's a warlock.
It takes the blast, and you see like the force damage splits off onto the side and spaces out as its gaze now focuses in specifically on you, Magus.
And now for my bonus action, real quick.
You got it.
I know how Sean was like, oh, he's a warlock. Getting close, but not really.
Oh, what?
So for my bonus action, I'm going to use my Blood Curse of Bloated Agony.
You
So
got it.
I curse a creature within 30 feet of me, and it painfully swells up until the end of my next turn. And so it has disadvantage on strength and dex checks, and it takes 1d8 if it moves during its turn. Like if it makes an action during its turn.
You got it. And you see the 1d8, what type of damage?
1d8 necrotic.
Necrotic damage. You see as the mummy begins to kind of swell up and kind of like it becomes more cartoonish than it's undeath itself. With the yellow chain kind of dangling and the braces to its side, it is now its turn. As it now, are you going to move by any chance, Magus, or no?
No, I'll stay where I am. I like where I am.
You got it. You can see that Odin is still kind of blocking its way, so it looks over to you, Magus, and I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Give me 1 second.
No, it wasn't this.
Wisdom. That is a 7. Ooh.
A 7. So you fail. So since you failed, you become frightened until the end of the mummy's next turn. And how much? What did you get again?
A 7.
A 7. Okay. So yeah, you are now frightened of the zombie.
Well, I have advantage against being frightened because I'm a halfling.
You got it. Go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw then.
Ooh.
That was a 6. No.
Yes.
Let's go. What an advantage. I did worse.
You are now frightened of it. While you can see it, you have disadvantage on attacks, and you cannot move any closer to it.
All right.
So you have disadvantage on anything that may attack you, or anything you might attack while it's still in sight. However, those of you with higher perceptions, specifically Zeldris and Magus, you begin to hear weird sounds, and you begin to hear iron beginning to open as you see from multiple entrances. These weird creatures begin to crawl out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Lord. Oh, boy. Well, I didn't join this party for nothing, didn't I?
Oh no.
Oh, my.
We made a new friend and he shall die.
Clearly.
Oh, thank you, QWERTY, for subscribing.
Thank you, everybody, for subscribing.
Yeah.
Thank you, QWERTY.
Big
You can
sub.
see what is, as making their way into the chamber, what is these humanoid, deformed creatures with spines coming off of them, as like spines similar to what is the barbed devil. As the spines at the ends are barbed, and they're like coming out in multiple ways. Some of them have like eyes like hanging out the side, cracked next to the side. Some have like protruding injuries as they're making their way across. And you can see as they all begin to look over in your direction. And these have what is like this weird, fiendish intent to them. And it is their turn. And also, sorry, Zeldris and Skipop, as you look back to the back left, you also notice coming from the side, kind of reaching up and grabbing onto the side of the corridor and looking inside, poking in, snarling teeth, the spine's actually going back, a tail that whips forward, a similar visage, a barred devil.
Alright. I'm gonna yell out to the rest of the group. Alright, boys, don't fail me now. I joined this crew. Please don't die on me.
The barred devil goes, we found some more slaves. Get them. And with that, it is their turns. They're going to be rushing in.
Just had to open the damn laptop.
No one said anything against it.
I was trying to read.
Who could have expected this?
Yo, maybe we could convince him to help us.
Lelouch,
Maybe not.
you get an attack of opportunity on this one right here. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Gotcha. Hold up. I gotta pull up my thing real quick. What was it though? That is 21. So it was a 14 plus 7.
It does hit. It has become quickly congested.
You take 7 points of slashing damage
7 points of slashing damage. Thank you, good
with
sir.
the +1 longsword.
Beautiful. So it is full. Thank you. However, as they begin catching up to all of you, there's going to be, let's see, there's a lot of attacks coming out here. Let's start off with Zeldris. Zeldris, you're going to be the first one catching some attacks. As they reach out, Zeldris, and begin attempting to punch you. First attack is going to be an 8, misses.
Right.
Second attack is an 18.
That hits.
It is? Okay, cool. That is going to be, wow, a little 1. 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a, and you are now grappled by the creature. As it punches you, the barbs stay inside of your skin. And as you begin to move, it's holding you in place. A second one goes to attack you. Oh no, that wasn't 2 attacks. Next up is Speed Bob. You're taking 2 attacks as well. 16 on the first one.
Hits.
And second was a 7.
Misses.
5 points of damage. And you are now grappled. On Lelouch, that'll be let's do 4. No. That'll be 2 attacks on Lelouch and then 2 on Odin. So let's see. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
And a natural 20.
Yep.
That is 7 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled. And Odin does a 17 hit,
Yeah, it just hits.
and the second one is a 7, so that misses. Odin, you take 3 points of piercing damage, and you're grappled. The beard devil just kind of walks in, 5, 10, and goes, alright, well, who do I want as my personal plate away? And he is going to, who's closest? Zeldris.
Great.
Zeldris, he's going to make 2 fire attacks against you. The first one is probably going to hit 23.
Most definitely hits.
Second one is going to be a 20.
Most definitely hits.
Okay, Zeldris, you take. The first one is going to be 5, 7, 10 points of fire damage. The second one is going to be 5, 9, 13 points of fire damage. But you have fire resistance, right?
No, I do not actually.
Okay.
Really?
The shield no
I-
longer.
I thought I'd get it at level 5. I get it a couple levels.
What
Whatever.
do you get with your flash?
That is all of their turns. Odin, you're up.
I shouldn't have.
Oh, I'm up.
Yep.
Okay. First things first, I'm gonna second wind.
You got it?
So I'm gonna heal up a bit and then mark that off. 1d8 D10 plus 5. Okay, I get 10 hit points back. And I'm going to focus in on the mummy, so I'm going to make both my melee attacks against him.
You got it. Go ahead, buddy.
My first one is a 19 plus 8, so that's a 27.
That hits.
For the second one, that is also a 27, so they both hit.
That hits, good sir.
Whoa. That's a 1. I get to reroll that once. That's better. Okay. 11. And April. Okay, that's really good. So 17. He's going to take a total of 28 points of damage.
Sheesh. That is a massive amount. As you carve into him with Manticore's Wrath, you leave these nasty gashes in him, and with each strike, it's like dust that's like pouring out of this character. He looks like that did a ridiculous amount of damage on him.
Good.
Anything else?
Besides that, I'm just gonna stick in place right now.
You got it. Zeldris.
Okay. So I'm currently grappled right now.
You are.
Can I still attack, or would I have to break out?
Absolutely no. You can still attack. Your just movement is 0.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Because I haven't done it, and I really want to right now, I would like to cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh. What's the radius on Spirit Guardians?
15 feet.
It's a 15-foot radius.
So basically, any creature that starts their turn or enters my radius will have to make a Wisdom save of 15. And while they're in my space, their speed is halved. And they'll take 3d8 damage if they fail.
That is every single creature.
Very good,
Except for your allies, right?
Yeah, my allies, I'm not targeting them. I'm just
You got
targeting.
it.
Nice.
And what do you want your Spirit Guardians to appear in the form of? Anything in specific?
Some angelic warriors. No.
You got it. So you guys see as like angelic warriors that pour out wings out, long swords and war hammers begin to pour out of Zeldris's like energy. As he emits his radiant energy, they come out and begin combat with all of the everyone he designates a enemy in this space. And on the top of their turns, right?
Yeah, it's on their turns.
You got it. Your bonus action, anything?
I doubt I can heal because I already casted a spell. But yeah, there's actually nothing I really can do.
Got it. Lelouch.
I'm currently grappled, but
You
I
are.
have those schmucks by me. I have a question with Ice Knife. Could I go and aim it somewhere and just have the area of effect damage take
Yeah,
place?
absolutely.
All right. I want to shoot. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Actually, though, I'll shoot the guy in the lower right corner. And
Oh, sorry. This guy?
yeah.
Okay.
And
shoot
I
him.
know I want to, because that guy's grappling me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I kind of lean to make him like a human shield almost to block myself from getting hit by my own ice spikes?
I would have to say no, just because you're in the radius.
Fuck.
Unless you aim behind him. Like, what's the radius on your ice knife?
So it's only 5 feet.
It's
Like-
a 5-foot radius. So yeah, if you aim
Yeah.
behind the ice knife, behind the character, you'll catch him and the one next to him. But if you hit him, it'll catch the 3.
If I hit him, it'll catch all 3.
Yeah.
Decisions.
I can sacrifice
Huh.
it.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, my health ain't looking so hot.
Be a man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a dead man if I fucking do that. But you know what? Screw it. Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to sacrifice my own health for that shit. I'm gonna go and shoot the one guy and hit the other 2 within the range.
You got it. Go for it.
I'm gonna roll for an attack.
Make an attack on him.
Yeah, this is a 3rd level ice knife.
Damn. Go ahead and roll the attack.
That is an 18 plus 6.
That hits. That definitely hits.
So yeah, it's
Definitely
1d10
hits.
for that.
So go ahead and roll that 1d10 for me.
7 piercing damage, I think that would be.
7 piercing damage. You got it. And then
it's 4d6. So I need to grab more d6.
they failed. The 3 of them failed the dex saving throw.
Oh yeah, I need to make my own for that.
They rolled under a
Try to. Gotcha. Let me see my spell casting thing. My spell save is 14. I got a 15. Holy shit.
Good shit.
Okay.
So you take half of the damage that you roll.
Yep. Now I'm still gonna take half of this though. Jeez.
Yep. Go ahead, roll it for me.
Trying to find my d6s. I legitimately got every d20 out of my bag and it's just stuck in my hand, but I got a d6, so I'm just gonna roll those twice.
You got it. Next on deck is after Lucius keep up.
Yeah.
16 points of ice damage.
16.
Yep.
These 3 are immediately taken out.
Really?
Nice.
And I take 8 points of ice damage.
That area right there is just cleaned up. As you see Lucius take out the drop of, are you gonna spit it, or are you gonna spit it, or are you gonna use a drop of water?
I'm spitting.
As he spits, the water quickly turns to ice as it pierces one of them right in the forehead, and then from his head just explodes multiple ice shards that raise in the area. Hey, just keep up.
We have a stretch.
Gotta stretch.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
For my bonus action, can I just like back up and ready my shield?
Yeah, of course. If you could move out of that space if you wanted to. If you want to use
Yeah,
your
but
action,
I'll take an attack of opportunity though.
you'll actually take 2.
Yeah, I know.
So do you want to
I was
stay?
like, ooh. Yeah, I'll stay in that range, but I just want to be prepared to do something. I don't even know what I can do.
You got it. You got it. Just keep up.
Actually, wait, I'm ungrappled, right?
No, you're not grappled anymore.
All right, I'm gonna go and wild shape.
Oh, okay. What are you wild shaping to?
A direwolf,
You got it.
and my AC is gonna be 16.
Excellent choice.
Beautiful. You have now turned into a dire, filling up that space. Next up would be Keep Up.
Okay. Since I'm grappled, I'm just gonna use the wand of magic missiles at 6th level.
How many do you have? Any what's the clause left?
I have all of them.
Okay, cool. 6th level. Who do you want to hit? All of
So
them.
I have 8 in total. So 4 is gonna go to the one grappling me, and 4 is going to the one next to me.
You got it. Go ahead and roll that damage. 44 plus 4. After Keep Up is Magus, so just know what you want to do.
All right. So for my.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just keep it in mind.
So
Alright, I have
the
a
one
plan. I
grappling
have a
me
plan.
takes 14 damage.
Immediately take it out.
Yay!
Nice.
And the second one is taking another 14 damage.
And with that, both of those are taken out.
Good job, dude.
Wait. The
I
other
think you
one,
took
didn't
out
get the
one
other-
extra.
Yeah, you took out extra one. Not bad enough.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, the one next to Lelouch would probably still be there.
Correct. This one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait, no. Other way around. The one that was behind that one. That's one that didn't attack.
There we go.
And
Thank you.
do I want to move? Actually, I'm in kind of a good spot. I'm gonna stay where I am.
You got it. And as you let out the spray of these gray darts that pierce into the two different ones, you immediately carve holes in them and pop them out the opposite side. That's you. Keep up, Magus. You're up.
All right. So when you said I was frightened from the priest, right?
Yep.
So that means that I can't. So what does it mean that I'm frightened? Like how does that
You
affect me?
can't move any closer to him.
Mhm.
While you fight, while you can see him, you have disadvantage on all your attacks.
All right. And then who's still alive? Like enemy wise, it's like the reptilian guy in the back.
Yep, the spine double and the 3 green ones.
All right. So I'm going to turn to the closest spine devil to me.
So
Gonna turn around to
these
him.
two, and then this one.
I'm gonna the one that's 2. Yeah.
So you turn in their direction, or you walk into them.
I'm just gonna turn to him.
You got it. So you turn towards their direction.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna do my bonus action first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate my Crimson Right.
You got it.
So I'm gonna take 1d6 and roll it around. You take 1d6, and that gives me an extra 1d6 for damage on a 1d6 extra damage of any type that I choose.
Got it. What type are you choosing?
I'm going to choose fire. Which is
You
fire
got
damage.
it. Fire it is. Go for it.
Go my 1d6 real quick. Hold on. Damn, taking 6 damage. All right.
6 damage.
Had to roll max. Love that.
Full send, baby.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm imbuing my scimitar with this fire damage. So now my scimitar is 2d6 for
Got
damage.
it.
And I'm going to attack that spine devil with my scimitar.
You have to be within 5. You have to be right next to it to attack with the scimitar.
Oh, that's right. All right. So could I move then
You can.
to be within range?
5. What's your movement speed? 25, right?
25, that is correct.
10, 15. You want to move here, or you want to keep going?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack him with the scimitar.
You got it.
For hits. A 13. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not. As you go to swing with your scimitar, you come across, but the spines on it are extra protection, and it glides off the spines. As it's like, you said, what type of damage did you want?
Fire damage.
Fire damage. And it's wreathed in flames. You come across the side, and it deflects with the spines. You have an extra attack though.
That is correct. And I'm just going to do it again.
Go for it. Run it back.
I'm going to run it back, exactly. There's a 24 hits.
24 definitely hits.
All right, cool. So let me roll this 2d6 real quick. 2d6. Where's 2d6? All right, 2d6. That is a 8.
8 points of damage.
13 at a plus. So there's 13 damage.
13 damage. That's exactly what you needed. As you go to pierce it, you pierce it right in the heart, and you see as its eyes kind of lean towards you, like blinky white eyes, is as it falls backward, gasping out air. This one falls.
Yeah.
Epic. All right, and then that should be all for me. Yes,
You got
that is it for me.
It is now the mummy's turn. He has to make a wisdom saving throw though, because it's Eldritch. Yep. He got a 5.
Okay.
How much damage,
Maybe
baby?
an AoE.
All right.
Boyos.
Let's see how much we do, boys.
Come on.
15 points of damage. 15.
Damn.
How much?
15.
15? That's huge.
Dead.
That is huge, good sir. As you see one of the spiritual guardians kind of like running by, like slashes at the side, the chest of the zombie. As it wails out in pain, it goes in right for a punch right on you, Odin. Odin, that's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Beautiful. That is going to be. I need you to make Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha.
You also take, by the way, you take 11 plus 3, 14 points of damage.
Wait, 14 points of damage?
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
Also, sorry, this is just a necrotic. Also, 7 points of necrotic damage. Sean?
7 points, you said?
Yeah, 14 and 7, so 21 total.
My die go.
You're good?
And sorry, my dice fell. There we go.
Okay, 16 for the Constitution. Wait, no. If it's Constitution, it's 18.
18, so you succeed, and your max hit points are not reduced.
Nice.
However, actually no, forget it. What's it called? It is then looks over at. Let's see. Oh god, damn! I forgot. Fuck. Next time. Magnus, your strikes are supposed to be with disadvantage because of fear.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright.
that's crazy.
It's gonna use it's
crazy.
alright. The fear runs out on this turn anyway. It looks now at Zeldris. Zeldris, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. $19, $20, $21.
You succeed, no problem. As it tries to stare its way into your soul, you clutch your medallion of Gond as it lights up, and you feel the warmth of Gond protect you, and you are not feared of this creature as you go your place. Next up would be the individuals are going to make a wisdom saving throw. They got a 11 plus -1, so 10. So they failed. How much damage?
And they are going to take 21 points of damage.
They are done.
Zeldris,
Those last ones are taken out
so proud.
By angels.
by your spiritual individuals. And it goes to the bar double, who rolls for, oh god, no, roll higher. To save, what does a 15 do?
He just saved.
He
So he'll
saved,
take
right.
like half damage.
You got it. Go ahead and roll that damage.
All right. So the total damage is 12, so he'll take 6.
So 6 points of damage, you got it.
That's still something.
Yeah.
No, 100%, especially since these guys are beefy.
Look how
He's
long-
gonna go. He goes nuts with a tickle as he looks over to the halfling standing in front of him. And he goes, "Excuse me," as he reaches down and he's gonna use his first attack to grapple you. What's your armor class? Magus, what's your armor class?
Oh, my apologies. It'd be 15.
15.
Mhm.
That is going to be a 25. So he, with the first attack, just grapples you.
Yeah.
So you see him like grab you by your like scruff and like bring you in and like hold you in like this. As he takes a claw, puts his hand together and just attempts to like stab you with his claw. What's your armor class?
15.
15, so this probably won't hit. This is a 14, so it misses. And then comes around with his tail. That's going to be an 18 to hit. Which I think it hits. So you're going to take 8 points of piercing damage as you feel a tail just shoot into your back as it pierces right into you. And that is his turn, but you are grappled now by the spine double. Next up is, or the bard double, excuse me. Next up is Odin.
Alright, so I'm just gonna try to finish off this mummy real quick. So I'm gonna make my attacks against it.
Go for it.
And to start off real quick for my bonus action, I'm going to drink my potion of healing.
You got it. Go ahead and roll that. 2d4 plus 2.
4 plus 2. 3. 3. So I get 8 hit points.
You got it. 8 hit points back. That's your bonus action.
And for my action, I'm just going to make melee attacks with my axe against the mummy.
You got it. Go for it, bud.
And natural 20 for the first one. Off the bat, I'm going to roll that real quick.
Yeah, roll the damage for that.
Okay, so for the D12. Okay, that's 6, 12, plus 5, so that's 17. And since it's a critical, I get to roll the damage die an extra time, but not multiply it, so that's 17.
Critical.
Yes, so that's 17. That's 2, so I can re-roll that. That's good. 28 points of damage.
How do you want to do this, buddy?
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna try to do this as respectfully as possible and just do like a clean cut off the head. Just
You got it. One clean side from the side. As you bring in the great axe and it slams into the side of the sarcophagus, like piercing through, slashing off the entirety of the head. As it rolls off and slams into the coffin, it pierces the coffin and like breaks it in two. The head just comes rolling. The necklace drops at your feet, and so does the body with the bracers on it. And you have your second attack. What would you like to do?
First, I'm going to point at the body and say, dibs. And I'm going to use my movement to get up to the barb devil. I'm going to go that way.
20, 25.
And I'm just going to make an attack against it.
Go ahead, bud.
Okay, so 14 plus 8, so 22 to hit.
It's good, sir.
He's going to take 13 points of damage.
13 points, baby. That's something. And you're using Manticore's Wrath.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Ooh, gonna do some quick math. All right, awesome. You come in, take a slice as you gotta like be careful not to hit the halfling. You slash down by the leg as one of its legs like buckle for a second, and it looks over to you, kind of like snarling at you. But that is your turn, Odin. Next up is others.
Okay, first things first. Bonus action. Healing word myself, because I am dying. Badly.
Respectable.
At second level, by the way.
You got it.
And I'm going to get 8 feedback. Not a lot, but it's something. Then, I'm going to look at this devil.
You gonna what?
I'm a bell. I'm going to ring it. I need
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes. You already hurt, correct?
Yes.
No.
He got a 15.
Just seems.
Just save, so Toll the Deadness takes no effect on him as he looks over to you and goes, quiet. Turn off the damn bell.
No.
You just keep ringing it. Da-ding, da-ding, da-ding.
Yeah, when you want it.
Anything else?
More cowbell.
He's still
Also have a bell.
Spirit Guardian in mind.
Spirit Guardians are still up, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just stay there for now. I don't need to get close.
You got it. Lelouch, you're up. After that, Steep up.
I'm gonna go and sprint over to that spine devil.
5, 10, 15, 20 kind of prepares, but you got it.
And I'm gonna bite him.
Go for it, bud.
I get pack tactics because I'm within range of my homies.
You got it.
So the first is a natural 17 plus 5, so that's 22, but I'm going to see if I get a critical. I don't. That was a 7.
That's okay.
But I'm going to attack him with...
Roll that damage.
9 points of piercing damage.
9
That's
points
cut
of
in
piercing.
half.
So
He
it'd
needs
be
to make a
4.
strength saving throw.
You got it. 1 second. 90. And strength saving throw? What does he need to be? He
13.
got 13. He got a 15.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry. He's a pretty strong guy. As you try to like bring him down with your front paws, he just pushes you back. Loosh, skip up, you're up.
Okay. I am. I'm gonna
Which one
catapult
do you do?
kneecap.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna catapult his kneecap.
Catapult his kneecaps. Dexterity saving throw? That is going to be it's his dex. 16.
Ah, he saves.
You got it. 13 plus 3. So he did save half damage for you.
8.
8 points of damage. It is magical, so he takes the whole thing.
He takes 8 to his kneecap.
You got it. As you shoot it, it's like goes off in the shin. He's right now looking at his option and weighing them. As he's currently being drunk. Magus, you're up.
All right. Quick question. So for special actions, like for example, because of my right focus, so like the undying, does that kind of like a bonus action, or how does that work?
What's it say?
So basically, okay, whenever you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points using a weapon attack, you regain a number of hit points equal to a 1d6. At least
That just happens like whenever it happens.
all right. So then it should happen when I kill the thing, but I didn't launch
You
it.
do.
All right, whatever. Next time.
This is the trade-off for not having disadvantage.
All right.
You're not frightened anymore because it's dead. Also, at the top of your turn, you take 9 points of piercing damage. As you can feel the suspiciously like spines just piercing into your skin as you hug it.
Oh damn! All right, gotta get out of here before I get debated. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Let's see. All right. So I'm still being grappled, right? Or am I still?
You are still being grappled.
I am still being grappled. All right, coolio. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Toll of the Dead on this spine demon.
You got it. Toll the dead. He's gonna roll a wisdom saving throw.
Correct.
Natural 20.
Damn. All right.
He takes no damage.
Unfortunate. All right. What my bonus action is that? All right. So my only option now is I don't have an extra attack actually. No, that's the only thing.
No, when you cast a spell, the extra attack doesn't work.
All right. Fair enough. Good to know.
Got it.
So instead, I'm just going to use Blood Curse or Blooded Agony again for the bonus action on this spined up demon.
And that's going to make him, what is the effect?
He painfully swells until the end of my next turn. He takes 1d8 and has a disadvantage on strength and dex.
You got it. And 1d8 necrotic if he moves, right?
Correct.
All right, awesome. It is now his turn. He needs to roll a wisdom save for Spirit Guardians. He got a 24, so he takes half damage.
He's still gonna get hurt.
Fair.
And 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage, not bad. As the Spirit Guardians are now slashing into this creature, it is his turn, and he's just looking around, and you can see he's panicking. And he goes, Victusa! Help! And he goes out, and he's going to go ahead and make some more attacks. First is going to be a claw attack versus Magus.
Yeah.
Magus, what's your armor class?
15.
15 misses you with a 14.
Epic.
Second claw attack is going to be at Odin. Did massive damage. Misses. Damn, he's actually frantic. And he's going to go for a tail attack on Lelouch. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
You're going to take 5 plus 3, so 8 points of piercing damage. And that is it for his turn.
Oh, damn.
Surrounded. Next
All right.
up is going to be Odin.
Oh, quick thing. So he does take the 1d8 because actions, attacks do count under the movements. So it's either if he moves like spaces or if he makes a melee or range attack during his turn. So he does take the 1d8.
You got it. So go ahead and roll that 1d8 for me.
I got you. Give me a second. I forgot what 1d8 was. We did forget which one was.
2d4s touching butts.
Let me. Where's the health in 1d8? There, 1d8. The boys, 1d8. That is a 6.
6 points of damage.
Mhm.
You got it. Awesome. Thank you.
Problem.
Next up would be Odin.
Quick question. Would I be able to get in that space behind him or no? Because it's kind of like half.
It's pretty tight. You can make a dexterity saving throw. Or a dexterity check to try to figure it out.
Would that be my action to do that?
I'd say it's your bonus action.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to squeeze back there if I can.
Try it.
So it would just be dexterity.
Just roll and add your dex.
Okay, 6.
6. You try to squeeze in, but you start like pressing up against his spines and it hurts too much.
Alright. Never mind. I'm gonna go back to the old reliable technique taught by my ancestors. Hitting this bitch. Alright. First attack. Yeah, that's a d20, right? Okay. 19 plus 8, 27.
Hits.
For the second attack. That time it's 12.
Misses.
Okay. About damn time. Okay. He takes 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage is not bad.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna kind of like, I'm gonna only attack like his hands.
You got it. You're
I'm
only
not going for
hands.
lethal points.
You got it. So just swiping at his arms, trying, making sure you don't graze Magus. That's your turn, Odin. Next is Eldris.
Okay. I want to use Toll the Dead. Non-lethal.
Non-lethal Toll the Dead. He rolled a little bit lower this time. How is a 16?
You know, I like to say Sacred Flame. You got disadvantage on Dex, right?
No, it's dexterity checks, I think, not saving throws.
Well, let me check.
Well, he's so bonus action. My halfling friend.
I actually know, AC. It is strength and dexterity ability checks, not saving throws. It is ability checks.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh,
John, bonus action?
I'm gonna use a healing word on my halfling, bro.
On who?
Thanks, broski.
No
Oh,
problem.
Magus. Got you.
You're gonna get 9 hit points back.
Damn.
I
That's
appreciate
really
the
good.
Good sir.
No problem.
That's really good. Anything else?
I'm gonna just keep trying to make the bell work.
You got it.
Sometime.
And me and Zeldris have been standing in front of enemies, frantically waving a bell, see if it works. How's it works?
Those bells are pissing me off. I'm gonna bite this guy.
Go for it.
Thank God that's advantage. All right. Fuck. Where's the thing? All right. It 15.
Hits, just hits.
Okay.
I like your nails, Sean.
Thank you.
His nails are fabulous.
Looking cute as always.
13 points of damage,
13 points of
he needs to
damage
make-
reduced to 6.
and he needs to make that strength saving throw for me, please.
You got it, good sir. Strength
Yeah, my
saving
first
throw.
one was a natural 1, but then I got a 10 plus 5.
That's a 19.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a pretty strong boy. So keep up.
not gonna be so
Okay,
strong when I'm gnawing his fucking ankles.
I heard
Maybe
him
he'll
yell
just
out
push himself
somebody,
up.
right?
Yes, everyone here heard him yell out the name.
Okay, can I hold second level catapult for the person assuming the person that he called out for?
Sure. So you're gonna wait till somebody shows up.
Yeah.
You got it.
Someone
Awesome.
else
So
like a
you're
devil.
holding. Huh?
Someone that looks like a devil.
You got it.
Someone
Next
who
up,
looks evil.
Magus, you're up.
All right.
Top of your turn, you take 1d10.
Damn.
That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage
Well,
as you are still grappled.
all right. I gotta get on this grab arm. See, I paints to death. All right. So the thing about my Crimson Right, about me imbuing my weapon, the thing about it is, let me read it out to you. So let me see. So the right damage is magical and it lasts as long as I'm holding the weapon in my hand. So the moment I sheath it, it ends. So since I didn't put my weapon away, I still have the fire damage. Just FYI,
Gotcha.
I still have that 2d6.
You
So
got it.
I'm going to use this scimitar again on this spine double with a 2d6.
Beautiful. Go for it.
I mean,
You get 2 attacks.
all right, it's a 17 hit.
17 hits.
Nice.
Roll the second attack, see if it hits.
All right, okay, hold on. Does a 22 hit.
22 also hits. Good stuff.
All right.
Go for it.
So first d6. First 2 d6s, that would be a 13 damage for the first one.
15 damage. Damn. Okay, go ahead. Second one.
And the second one is a 9.
Okay. He's looking rough.
Still alive, good lord.
He's still alive, but he's looking
All right.
very rough.
And
These
then-
boys are tanky.
And do I?
Nah, they are very tanky.
They're doing better than the first encounter.
Yeah.
Not really.
For two weapon fighting, would I be able to pull out my crossbow and try and shoot him? Since it's a hand crossbow, it's in my other hand.
So, if you have a bonus action, did you use your bonus action?
I have not.
So go ahead.
Excellent. So
But
since I'm grappled,
it's with disadvantage though.
fair enough. So basically, I'm grappled, right? I'm basically just
Yeah.
gonna grab it and I put it up under
Under
his chin.
his head.
Under his chin, yeah.
Go
See if
for
I can
it.
just boom, blow his head off. Let me see. So the hit is with the hit dies with disadvantage, right?
No, just to attack is disadvantage.
All right. So let's see. Does a unnatural 20, a 14 plus 6,
What's the other one
Did
roll?
What's the other one?
and the other one would be like, an 11. Damn.
11, so it misses. So as you're trying to reach out for the hand crossbow, you try to shoot it up, but he just nudges you out of the way with the spines, and it lands in the ceiling.
All right. All right.
Go
That
ahead.
will be it for my turn, gentlemen.
You got it. Make sure to mark off one of your crossbows.
I got you.
Next up would be after Magus is the Barb Devil. Wisdom saving throw, because Zeldris.
Yep. Also, if he goes die, let's have it to where he's just extremely hurt.
What's up?
I don't want him to die from this if he does.
You got it. 23, so he takes half damage.
Roll it.
Rolling
Hopefully,
really good for these saving throws.
Yeah.
if my thing would like to roll. Okay. Computer. Alright, I think my tablet froze. Can someone roll like a 3d8 for me?
I got it.
3d8. Someone.
No, never mind. It went through.
Okay.
15.
15 points of damage.
That's good because the first 2 I rolled were 1s.
15 points of damage. 2 more spectral beings slashing into him with like an X-shaped slash across the chest. He is damaged. It is his turn. He's like, I am over this. Ilkusa, get here now! And he's gonna go all in on Magus.
Oh no.
Magus' first attack towards you misses. Second attack is gonna be a 17.
Someone should take the sentinel feat.
And third attack is gonna be a 22. So Magus, the first attack is going to be 4 points of piercing damage. And the second attack is going to be 13 points of piercing damage. You still up? Magus,
I'm
you
just-
still up?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I don't know. I was on over there. My
He was
apologies.
in shock for a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it
I'm
happens.
baffled with what's going on with this amazing creature.
Odin, you're up.
Okay. I shall use the secret technique of hitting him.
It seems like we have similar ancestors. I also have that technique.
It never fails. Okay, for the first one.
Odin breathing, 10th form. Hit him.
So the first one's a 16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Okay, nice. And for the second one, natural 1.
Misses, but go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh, God. Alright, so for the first one, I'll roll the 1 for the natural 1 next. For the first one, that's not too bad. It's going to be 11 points of damage.
How do you want to do this? Yeah, 10 hit points.
Oh, thank God. With the 1 strike, I'm just kind of going to slash at the... I'm going to slash at the arm holding Magnus, but I'm not going to cut like deep. And then I'm going to cut off the fingers. And then I'm just going to like pop him in the head with like the flat side of my axe. Like the side of it, so like he doesn't get like slashed or stabbed.
You got it. So you immediately one hand twirl the great axe. It's kind of close to you, so you twirl close, slash the elbow, come across on the opposite side, slash the fingers, and you feel the arm go limp, Magus, as your feet touch the floor, and his arm is like out in front of him. He's like grabbing onto his shoulder as you.
Everybody hydrate.
Thank you.
Epic.
Twirl the axe overhead and just bonk him right over the forehead, and his form falls over unconscious.
And here's that damage for the natural 1 real quick. Okay, also 11.
11. I mean, natural 1 you wouldn't have hit, so it's all right.
Okay.
However, with that, we're gonna go ahead and take a short 15-minute break, y'all. We will be back. Just a quick 15-minute break. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Just getting water, refilling, rehydrate. See you in 15.
See you in a bit.
Let me know when you give me a
I
thumbs
got
up on that.
I gotta destroy this pizza real quick.
We're online. You're too late, Dylan.
Haha. We are back, y'all, and thank you for waiting. I hope you had a great break. Let's get back into it. As the battle begins to die down, all of you are at either death's door or close to it, and you are taking your deep breaths, out of breath, the spine double on the floor. You guys begin to look around in anticipation. If anybody would like to make perception checks for free.
Oh, I definitely am.
I will.
I'll make one, yeah.
I will also make a perception check.
Remember, Sean does have dibs on the mummy, the main mummy.
Thank you.
I don't mean to cut anybody off,
I can't understand him. I'm a dog.
but
What do we get for our perception checks, boys?
I got a 16.
16?
11,
11.
11,
I got an
22.
18.
18,
22.
22. Nice.
22. Okay.
Yep, 17 plus 5. Mhm.
That's solid. That's solid.
Okay. You listen out. Most of you that rolled above 15, you wait for about a minute, 2 minutes, nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything coming in your direction, any footsteps, etc. Those of you who rolled 17 or higher, you look to those corridors, those rooms where the spine barbed creatures came out of,
Mhm.
and you can see what looks like pools of blood beginning to spill out of them. And Odin, what was your perception check?
I got a 16.
16. You, at looking around, you feel like a sharp pain on your chest. Kind of like lowers your breathing for a little bit. You like move your armor aside, look inside, and you can see where the mummy had punched you in your chest. There's like an imprinted, like black imprint in your veins, like a necrosis. It's pulsing.
Oh, hey guys. I don't feel so good.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Yo, put him down.
what's wrong?
Where's
What did
that wand?
I have a pain in my chest.
Can I roll for medicine?
Oh
Sure,
god, he's
go
having a heart attack.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Also, before
Damn,
I
that didn't work out at all. I got a 6.
before I pass out, can someone tie that dude up? And I'm just gonna point at the barb devil.
You got it.
Good idea, Odin.
The dog.
Oh, yeah.
He can't really do much.
Unturn from a dog and chain him up.
How long does Wild Shape last? It's like an hour, isn't it?
More than that for me.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh.
It's like 2.5.
Oh, nice.
But feel free to let me know what you guys want to do. Zeldris?
I just wanted to say, my spirit guardians is still active for another 6 minutes.
You got it.
So if any enemies come in or an ally, they're gonna get hit.
You got it.
I'm just gonna go sit down.
I'm gonna undog form real quick.
I'm just gonna go sit down by the mummy and just kind of sit there for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna search it.
And make an investigation check.
After someone ties up the Bard Devil? Is it Bard Devil or no?
It is Bard Devil.
After someone ties up the Bard Devil, can you use detect thoughts on him to see who the person he's calling out for is?
Nice.
You're using detect thoughts on the unconscious creature?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Do I remember the name of who he was calling?
And I got a 14, by the way.
A 14? Sorry, give me 1 second.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
just need to do one thing. I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to send you guys a picture of all the areas you've traveled. And,
Okay, gotcha.
Cool.
and a line of which way. The X is where you are. So I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you guys. Nacho, I'm gonna send it to you individually. The line tracing the area is where you traveled, and then the X is where you were.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we're not too far.
Yeah.
And then Nacho, you are getting it as well.
Just we should.
All right, awesome. Who's tying up the bar double?
I'll do it.
So
Oh.
one of you, either both of you make a survival check, or one with advantage. And Odin, first off, you pick up the necklace, the beautiful yellowish gem embedded into the necklace, and you can see that there's multiple like sigils and like ink carvings into where the gem is. You also pick up the bracers, who also have like sigils and engravings and intricate designs all across it that like just kind of looking at it even gives you almost like a little bit of a headache, but it is beautiful. It's immaculate. Searching him further with a 14, you also find a small bag, just a small bag. And you look inside and you see a single red gem worth 50 gold.
Oh, so
Okay.
I get it.
Yep, no, you got it. What'd you guys get on your survival checks?
I didn't roll mine yet.
I got an 18.
18?
21.
21, beautiful. So you guys take out the rope that you have and begin tying up the creature's legs, his arms, binding him together. Lucius isn't something new to you. You've done that plenty of time in Baldur's Gate. And you tightly bind the barbed devil. And Silas, tech thoughts, correct?
yes.
Yes? You're muted.
Oh. Yes. I didn't know it was muted. My apologies.
Can you use it on a unconscious creature, first off?
When you cast a spell, your action, when the spell ends, you can focus your mind on one creature you pursue until your feet. The creature shows intelligence 3 or lower, doesn't speak our language, the creature is unaffected. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature and the motives of the mind. As action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper into the target, must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into his reasoning, if any.
So you can't.
So it didn't say anything about it being unconscious.
Okay, you got it. So just give me 1 second. I just need to pull up. This is a bar double. You are looking into its mind. What's the saving throw?
I need a 14 wisdom saving throw.
You said 14 wisdom?
And I'll lose a copper piece.
14 wisdom. Let's see. That's magical advantage. It got a 9 plus 5, 14.
So it just saves?
It does. Yeah, it just saves.
Dang. Stupid.
Sorry, bud.
I kick him in the face.
Kick him in the face, a little bit of blood, like purple brackish blood sticks out. But you are unable to detect his thoughts. I apologize.
And I used that. Okay, I used spell slot. Good.
But you guys are here together. If you guys would like to roleplay anything, what would you like to do next?
I'm gonna patch up Odin because he's looking very sickly.
You got it.
Odin's just sitting in the corner, just like,
Can I check out the room spilling out blood?
Can you what?
Can I check out the room spilling out blood?
Not again.
Absolutely, yeah. You can go up to the steps. Dylan, you begin patching up Odin. Just keep up. As you begin making your way up the stairwell, and you immediately smell like iron. And you get up to the top of the steps, and you can see that both rooms, you can see 2 bodies in one and 3 bodies in the other, all of them limp and stacked on top of each other with just like multiple like spine wounds and like gashes and scratches and slashes and just blood pouring out from both of the bodies, pulling around them and just like pouring out of the room from the 2 sides on the left and the right. It seems like these were survivors until recently.
Can I make an investigation check to see if anyone's left in the room that's alive?
Yeah, absolutely. This would be more of a medicine check.
Medicine check, gotcha. 15.
15?
Yeah.
You begin checking all of them. It's going to take you a second. Anybody else doing anything else?
Yeah, the medicine check on Odin.
Medicine check for
Don.
for Odin. Go for it.
Auden.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Plus
So-
6, so 26.
Here's what you do understand. Looking over his body, he has most of his wounds are natural. Things that he'll definitely recover from. But when he shows you the chest part, this is nothing you've been medicinally trained for. The moment you see all the black corroded veins, it's different from Zeldris when he had it. This is very different. The area is focused in on his heart. And if you would like to try to understand it, I need you to make an Arcana or a religion check.
I will do. Well, I have a +0 in both. So, would you rather? What would you rather?
Up to you.
I could make a religion check for him if that's possible.
It's up to you, Lelouch. He's the one
I'll
doing the medicine.
do this. Flip a coin.
You can
My
handle it.
chest feels like
So it's heads. So I'm gonna do Arcana, and I'm gonna roll it with the computer for you all to see. 15.
15. Even looking over it, thinking over everything arcane, and you're not much of an arcane practitioner, you're more of a nature magic base, so it's harder for you to try to figure this out. You were not sure.
Yep.
Lelouch, I had a +4 in religion and advantage.
Awesome.
That would have been huge.
You're not
I'm
sure.
the not doctor here.
Let's go. I'm in malpractice.
Yeah. I was hired to do that, so maybe malpractice, maybe not. They just kind of took me off the street. But, just healing people at the hospital.
If you'd like to step forward, Magus, as you see him doing this, you could definitely, if you'd like to.
It looks like he's having a heart attack.
Zeldris?
I don't
Odin's
know.
just spaced out sweating.
Yeah. Odin, if you have any tingly feelings and your face starts to droop, let me know.
What if tingling is all over?
Oh God,
if
that
you-
is worse.
Magus?
Odin, if you smell burnt toast, please let me know. Because then it's so you're having a stroke.
I can't smell anything.
Even worse.
Just
Good Lord.
saying.
Odin, take this. I'm gonna hand him my healing potion.
You got it. Zeldris, you wanted to say something?
I was just gonna walk over and investigate as well. As I'm not just gonna stand there and be a human.
You got it. So you walk over and begin looking at it. You can go ahead. You can try to make a religion or an arcana check.
I'm gonna do religion. Maybe going through my side today.
No.
It's every day. 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22.
22.
Nice.
The 22, looking over it, and you gotta like take the armor off and begin kind of looking at it. You press your ear up against and listening to his heartbeat. You can see that his heartbeat is a little slower. It's being suppressed a little bit. And then you can see the veins, although they haven't moved, are pretty dark. You start to think back to some of the teachings that you learned over the years and some like folk tales that you heard. And you remember there being an adage about curses.
Okay.
And you know that specific curses can be bestowed upon individuals depending on their actions toward the individual in question that bestowed the curse. You know that it would take a remove curse spell in order to even get rid of this. However, until then, the afflicted person is continued to be afflicted. And in this case, with a 22, if he stays with this curse too long, he'll die.
Oh god. I'm just getting flashbacks of when I had the necrotic energy in my arm. Not good times. I have one solution. Death.
Oh,
You don't know how long it'll take for him to die, but it will be a process.
This is rough.
give me the news, Doc.
I think you are dying, Odin.
Don't steal it from him. He did it.
For way too long, he will most definitely die.
Wow. I was just joking about that. I did not want.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your joke turned out to be real. You
Wait. So I'm dying.
You're dying. I'm not sure how long, but if we can somehow get a remove curse thing spell, we could save you. But you're gonna get weaker and weaker.
Okay.
wait,
How long? Give your estimate of how long it would take me to die.
Well, knowing you as a strong, strapping half orc,
What's your? I'm sorry. Odin, what's your max hit points right now that you can?
49.
49. Give me 1 second. And Zeldris, with a 22, you actually would know how many days it would on average probably take. Give me 1 second.
Thanks to the power of medicine.
Yes, thanks to the power of studying.
fuck medicine. My God tells me your diagnosis.
My God whispers in my ears.
Yeah.
Lord knows.
Yeah, unlike real. Well,
Dear Lord,
they are going.
tell me what is the fate of this man?
Could you say it one more time? How much your max hit point right now?
49.
49, roughly 5 days.
yeah, that's a long time. All right, I'm gonna say you got like 6 days, 5 if you're the weakest. But I think you got 6.
Okay. Let's get a move on then. Only got a limited time now. Gotta make sure we get this done.
It's at that point that you guys hear like fluttering,
Fluttering.
like fluttering of wings. And Silas,
What about the medicine check I made in the other room?
on the what?
The medicine check I made in the other room.
Oh, I apologize. Looking through them, none of those specifically seem to be alive. Sorry. But as you check over them, you check the pulse. It seems like if they didn't die from the wounds itself, they did die from bleeding out too much. And this just also goes to, how you say, further cement the urgency of the situation. The longer you take, the more people are going to die. And as you guys sat there talking, the fluttering continues of wings as coming into the room, wounded, with cuts all over, is Lulu. As she is scampering to fly,
Lulu, 15.
she kind of hits, she like, as soon as she sees you guys, she like loses her ability to fly and like hits the ground. And for you, Magnus, you haven't seen this one before, but it is a golden, like small dog-sized elephant, like golden furred, angelic wings, blue, beautiful blue eyes. As the Lulu just, guys, Ray is in trouble, and just hits the floor.
Damn. I don't know what it is, but I don't know how to. I don't know.
Bruh, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds, 2nd level, my last 2nd spell slot to heal Lulu, because she is the G of this team.
You got it, bud.
Oh my god, poor Lulu. 15 points of HP.
15, so that puts her up at 16. She makes her way fluttering, and you immediately, like, you like take how you take a baby, you lift up the golden elephant and caress it as you place your hand on the chest and begin to pour your divine energy into it. Lulu's wounds begin to close up a bit. As she looks, she's still weak, and her wings kind of stop fluttering. And she goes, Rhea's in trouble. I couldn't do anything.
Low class goon.
He's gone.
What?
No!
No!
Blue, where?
She goes, and she's out of breath. You can see that like her tusks have blood on them. So they got into a fight. Let's put it that way. And she goes, not far from where we started. Up from the room we started to the right. The first door on the left. She's just out of breath.
Were there any multiple of them with like spikes and stuff like that one? And I'm gonna point at the bearded devil.
No. And she's like out of breath, dude. She's humanoid. One. Wings. White skin, muscly. Fangs. He has Rhea. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I'm gonna get up and go over to the barb devil,
Yep.
and I'm gonna try to wake him up.
Go for it. You go ahead and you begin shaking him as you see his eyes begin to rouse, and he makes eye contact with you, his snarly face. Kind of like reaches out to bite you, but he's binded.
I'm just gonna like kind of like grab the top part of my great axe with just one hand. I'm just gonna press it up to his neck. And I'm just gonna lean on it. I'm just gonna say, "What does that? Who are you calling out for earlier?"
He's with the great axe to the neck. He's leaning back. Make an intimidation check.
Alright,
Guidance.
thank you.
Get the D4 from guidance.
That's not bad. And that's D4. That's even better. So 16.
16. Viltusi.
What does he look like?
How would you spell that exactly?
Out of game, Viltussa. Viltussa. Vilthssa.
Oh, TH.
Oh, I'm sorry. TU. Viltussa.
Gotcha.
So Vilt and then Usa.
Yep, I got it.
Leans over.
Thank you, God.
Of course, man. He is the leader of this incursion.
Does he have wings? And is muscle?
He does.
Is he pale skin?
Yes.
What's his weaknesses?
I'll make you a contract.
What's up?
I said I'll make you a contract.
He stops. He stops laughing, and he looks at you dead in your eyes.
I go and I'm gonna look at Odin, speaking giant. Do you want to kill him or no?
After he says that, I'm just gonna lean down harder on it.
You lean down harder, it begins to cut into like the neck area, and it begins to bleed out a little bit more. Fine. Let's make a contract, human.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say I'm not a human.
Mortal.
Half.
Well, what do you ask of me?
You give us everything about Virtusa. What are his weaknesses? His interests? His favorite desserts?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Guidance now.
Can I guidance myself?
I think in the spell says you can.
I'll be right back.
All right. Should I roll twice with the computer?
It's up to you.
This is important, so yes.
The computer screws us.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
It's with advantage, though.
Yeah,
It is with advantage.
that was good.
That's good.
That,
Ooh,
natural 20.
nice.
Natural.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me. Okay.
And I'm going to tell him this. I'm going to say, you'll give us the information first. And I promise you, I will write the contract and I will abide to all of your terms.
What do you offer in return?
That guy.
Who do you point to?
Listen, I'm going to be real with you. I have no intent to actually write him a contract, so Magus.
Damn.
Okay. He points at you, Magus. How do you react?
Honestly, I've dealt with this kind of funny business before. I'm not surprised.
I look at you, I just wink.
Honestly, I don't even think it'd work. My soul is too tainted. My blood is impure. It doesn't even work.
But you're mortal.
Make a deception check
Kind of. But
against his insight.
Advantage or disadvantage?
No, it's going to be one straight roll.
All right.
This one you roll on the computer.
11.
11.
yikes, broski.
He goes, so be it.
Tell me right now, please.
He looks over to you, Magus, and he says, you'll be signing the contract then. The both of you.
Yeah.
Will
And what you
do.
see, his eyes light up.
I said I would be writing it, and you agreed, asshole.
You just see a scroll immediately appear. And it's like floating in the air in front of you. And you can see it says, in exchange for information on Voltusa, the contractors that sign under hereby will be exchanging the soul of one Magus.
He doesn't know her name.
Breach in the contract will result in the character's soul to be forfeited to the 9 hells and to this bar devil. And it says souls in so plural, so it'd be both your souls if there was a breach of
Wait.
contract.
So I cannot read this, Zeldris.
It says both your souls if there's a breach. Will be taken.
So I said only one, asshole. And I will be writing this. I told you this.
Excuse
You
me.
make one fucking move, I will cut you.
You have no power here in the hells.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take my sword and just press it against him, and it's magic, so he feels it.
Already had X on him.
Yeah.
He feels it, but he goes, then kill me because your contract means nothing.
After saying that, I'm just gonna push the axe all the way down this time.
Push
I'm gonna
it down easy enough, chops his neck, and the blood sprays outward.
Damn.
with his moments of living and go, guess we have more power over you now.
Got him.
As you pierce down, and his life is noble as he goes limp.
Awesome. So I'm
What do you
Magus.
want to do?
I know that was immoral and very rude, but Honestly, I thought he was going to tell me at first. He did not seem like that bright of a guy, but I guess I was wrong.
Don't worry about it. It's not the first time it has happened.
We gotta move.
Yeah, right.
We gotta get rare quickly.
True, yeah, we gotta get Odin. to
Odin, drink that potion.
I'm gonna drink that potion and my own potion too.
Let's go.
What's everybody at? What's everybody at hit point wise?
15.
15.
3.
27.
Keep up. 20.
27.
27. Magus
36.
and John.
31.
13 plus
31.
4, so it'll be
You got it.
17. I'm at 37 now.
37. Beautiful. Lulu's at 16 and she kind of flutters up. She kind of stays on you, Zeldris. So
I am going to burn my last first level spell slot for Cure Wounds on myself.
you got it, bud.
And I'm going to expand the charges on the Boon of Mining.
You got it.
I'm going to expand. I'm going to stay 2 of them.
2 flowers.
Yep.
You got it.
And Lulu, can you show us the way back or guide us?
And she's on Zeldris' shoulder, pointing in the directions that's needed. Zeldris, that means you would need to take a point.
That's perfectly fine.
What's the marching orders? Keep up.
Can you use the
Go
pearl
right.
power right now?
What's up?
Can you use the pearl power right now?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you do? Are you? Yeah, you can use it.
Yeah, I'm getting a third level spell slot.
You got it. So you get back a 3rd level spell slot.
Nice.
All right.
Good play.
What's the marching order?
I'll be behind Zeldris.
Behind Zeldris.
I'll be up front, considering I still have my
What do you do? Where you at, Lily?
I'm
Zeldris
at.
has to lead.
Oh, he has to lead. My bad.
Yeah. Follow leader.
Okay. Will do. I'm sorry.
Magus?
I'll be like, wait, Lelouch, where are you?
I'm gonna be either right behind Zeldris or right behind Odin, like whichever.
I have him 3rd right now. He's behind Odin.
Gotcha.
I guess I'll be at the end.
You'll get the end. Keep up right in front of you then.
Gotcha.
And then Lulu in the hands of Zeldris. As you guys are, how fast are you moving?
Fast as possible.
Maximum
Yeah.
speed.
Maximum speed. You guys, she leads you out of this room towards the right where you had not come from. So you turn left and then turn right, run up a corridor. In the top parts, you see a room similar to where you found Magus. She points to the right. You turn to the right, you see a corridor going about 20 feet. You mean full speed, sprinting.
Holding ass.
You guys turn right, run, turn left, run, turn left again, run up. You turn right, and it's a corridor going straight. And there's 3 doors to your left, and 1 and 2 on the right, both on the top, like middle right and top right. She runs, you run past the first corridor on the left, and you see a room, but you're running too fast to like read the name. And you run forward again, and you see the 2nd and 3rd hallways are stairwells leading down. And then on the right, the first one you pass is where you started. And the second one you pass leads to a different room you're not sure of. But she goes to the 2 on the left. Those lead to the, and she kind of like spits up a little bit of blood. Those are the rooms that she's in.
Wait.
You
Plural?
guys ready? Okay. Follow me.
I'm
You take a lead.
gonna take out my sword and shield so that I'm at my max EC and all that.
And I'm gonna take out my shield for this. And are there doors to the room?
As you start running down, there is.
Okay.
Are you both going, are all of you going in one doorway, or are you splitting up and taking 2 separate doorways?
It's up to you guys. I'm okay with either.
Let's take 2 separate, so then we don't get stuck at the doorway.
Yeah, I agree. I'm around this way.
Who's going down the first stairwell?
I'll go down the first door. The first
Anybody
one.
else?
I'll go down
Raise your
second.
hand if you're going with Odin. Raise your hand if you're going with Odin. Zeldris?
I don't want to leave Skibop and Magus because I'm the other healer. So I'll go with
Keep up and Magus are going down the other one.
Yeah.
So one is Odin, Zeldris, and Lulu. The other one is Lelouch, Skipop, and Magus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. As you guys begin shooting down the doorways, both of the doors are already partially ajar.
Oh.
So you guys just run in, Odin.
I'm just gonna like take the shield and like just slam through the door, just like charge in.
You got it, Lelouch.
Fuck it. I'm just running, kicking in the door.
You got it. All of you just burst in the doors, slamming through, and as you look around, you immediately take in the scenario. This room has a large oval-like table made of fine red oak that fills the center of this room. It's surrounded by 40 or roughly 40-ish chairs. This chamber you can see looking around, you see the table itself has like the surrounding area of Elturel. At first glance, you see like almost like a map, and then like pieces on the map, and it is of the area of Elturel and like the surrounding area. You can see like the river, the Keonta River, and also like Baldur's Gate, etc. Just on first glance, and then as you look around, taking in the actual scenery, you see multiple like cloaked humanoids. To be exact, you see 6 cloaked humanoids sitting in chairs with their arms kind of crossed. As you burst through the room, they kind of like get out of their chairs and begin reaching under their cloaks and look over in your direction. And you see in the middle with a female armored individual in one hand by the neck, as she like is bleeding from like the forehead and eyes are shut. You see one individual, and you've never seen this before. This is different from any race you've seen before, but similar to dragonborns. You can see what is a white-scaled, bipedal dragonoid with wings. The skin pulled taut against these burly muscles. The face more dragon-like than dragonborns, like more of a protruding snout and like teeth that are like on the outside. Pulled back, taut skin face as like black beady eyes look around. In its hand, you can see. Give me 1 second. In its hand, yeah. In one hand you see Rhea being choked, and the other one you see a longsword.
She's only 16, you asshole.
And you see as it looks over in all of your direction, the breath coming out of it like this, like you know when you can see your breath in winter,
Yeah.
like that, like the breath coming out is just
Sub-Zero.
basically. It looks over in all of your direction, and looks over back at Rhea, and goes, "I see I have one of your friends. I wonder what I should do to her."
Let her go.
There you go.
No, I'm not actually saying that.
There you go.
Am I actually saying that? Does anybody say anything?
I'm just gonna say, let her go. Your fight is with us now.
He points the longsword towards you and goes, "I don't think you understand the position you're in. Lay down your weapons, or I'll crush her throat where I stand." You drop your weapons?
Yes.
Odin, you drop
So-
yours?
So can I? So I'm gonna drop my silencer, right? But can I try and hide my crossbow that's like behind my back?
Make a sleight of hand check.
All right. Let's see if this works. Please work. Damn, that is a 7.
A 7? Nah. As soon as you try it, he goes, "Ah!" And it begins to like squeeze harder.
All right, fine.
Silas?
I drop them both.
I want to talk directly to him. Maybe
okay.
I can bribe you with some coin.
The moment you try to, you talk to him or telepathically like to him?
I'm gonna telepathic speech.
The moment you telepathically speak, he goes, "More so if you dare touch my mind again, I swear to God, you'll be the first to die."
Should I swear to Satan?
I don't know who you're praying to,
Okay,
but that's
I
not right.
speak it.
So all of you drop your weapons, correct?
Yep.
Maybe I can bribe you in coin.
I'm gonna drop the mace.
He
and
goes, take a seat. Take a seat.
I pick up a chair.
All of you pull up your chairs.
Yes.
Sit down. You all have, what is it now? It'd be 5 chairs with Lulu on Zeldris' shoulder.
Can I take out 2 copper coins?
You take out 2 copper coins.
Yeah, and just like fiddle them through my fingers.
You got it. You see 5 of the cloaked individuals come behind all of you and have a dagger just at the back of your heads. As the dragonoid figure pulls up a chair opposite to all of you and sits down. Zeldris?
Question: how long did it take us to get to this room?
Not that long.
Like,
Like it would probably taking you like maybe 4 minutes.
Technically, my spirit guardians would.
Do you still want it up? Yes or no?
Oh, this is hard.
Think with your brain, please.
If that's how you want to do it, we have to rewind it back to when you got here.
Nah, I'm not trying to let Rhea die.
Okay, you got it. Dylan?
How long has it been since the druid casted?
I'd say it's been roughly like 45 minutes or so.
Okay, so I got it for 15 more minutes.
You got it. As you all sit down, he brings Rhea over and throws her onto the floor next to him and puts a foot on her neck. And he goes, now, let's talk. And that is what we're picking up next week.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Episode
What a way to-
17, Journey to Stepdads.
Episode
So-
17. Oh, fuck.
However, all of you that came, also, apologies. All of you level up to level 6.
Oh. Let me hear you say boom, boom, boom.
I know. Nacho, I know.
It's been a long, difficult road.
But all of you level up to level 6, so you'll heal an extra hit dice. Your max will increase. Odin, remember that your max is still going to be lowered by 10, so whatever your new one is, it's lowered by 10.
Gotcha.
But you all level up.
Yay.
Yay!
Thank you, God.
yes!
No,
Finally, my true power can begin.
He has another spell.
That is the end of this episode, guys. Thank you, everyone, for staying with us and watching it. Those of you who are going to watch on YouTube, it's much appreciated. Sorry for all the things that we couldn't do with the overlays, but I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have an amazing night, and see you next time.
Have a lovely
Have a good
night,
night,
everybody.
guys.
My favorite to go, man.